Alright, emergency update for JASMY. So we're really not looking too good right now. You can see on our chart that we've fallen below the last level in the sand, which was the 786 Fibonacci. Now, I said this trend needs to hold, and from a technical perspective, if we close a daily candle below 1.9 cent, then this entire uptrend that we've just put in is going to be completely invalidated. So, best case scenario, we've got a couple of local highs up here. We need to, in my opinion, we're going to come down at least 5% anyway, but we need to come down to 1.7 and have a very, very strong bounce. And I don't mean that, we're going to chill around for this level for a bit and then have a bounce when we feel like it. No, I mean, if we have a daily close below 1.9 cent, in my opinion, the uptrend is completely done for. And that's not just my opinion, it's from a technical perspective. If you're drawing fibs from high to low and you close below the 786, then the uptrend is invalidated. That's from a technical perspective and also my perspective. Nonetheless, your best case scenario, either way, I think we're coming down 5% to this 1.7 cent. If we do not hold this, and even so, if we do hold this and then close a daily candle below the 786 Fibonacci at 1.9 cent, in my opinion, we're coming down to take out the lows, and that's a 40% drop. Now, that might seem kind of hard to believe, considering the market cap of JASMY. The last time I checked yesterday, it was 100 million. Right now, I think, how much have we gone down? Well, we've gone down 11%, so we must be, at least between 80 to 90 million right now. And if we look at the previous trend, when we previously bottomed for JASMY, we had a markup, a 5x return. We came all the way back down, back tested the 786, confirmed the market structure was bullish, and then we had a massive, massive impulse. This is what we needed to see, and right now we are not seeing it. We've had a breakdown of this descending triangle, a breakdown of the bull flag, and we've been calling for the 786 to get hit since we were all the way up here at 5 cent, but I really started hammering in the idea that we're going to come down to 2 cent, 1.9 cent, whatever. When we were up here at 3 cent, I said, in my opinion, we're going to come down, back test the 786, and this is the point where we need to have a strong, strong bounce. If we do not, reverse ASAP, in my opinion, then unfortunately, JASMY is going to come down to sweep the lows. I mean, that is just my opinion. It's not looking good. Obviously, JASMY is moving down right now because Bitcoin is moving down today, which is really not what you wanted to see. Bitcoin is falling down, but at least on Bitcoin, you can see in the very, very short term, Bitcoin is still putting in higher lows in this market structure. JASMY's market structure has been completely invalidated. As of now, like I said, we really need to wait for a daily close. I don't want to get super bearish because, in my opinion, a reversal once we hit 1.7 cent is somewhat likely. But I don't want to say that it's going to happen because, in my opinion, we're flirting with death right now. We're below the 786. Like I said, this was your last line in the sand. I cannot draw any more last lines in the sand. I can't say, oh, if we come down to 1.7 and then bounce in a few days. I said 786 was the last line in the sand. I'm going to stick with that. So yeah, it's very simple. I don't want to overcomplicate this. If we close a daily candle below 1.9 cent, in my opinion, the lows are getting swept. The lows are 40% down. I don't want to overcomplicate things any more than that. That is basically all I have. Keep your eyes on 1.9 cent and also 1.7. Like I said, I think we're coming down to 1.7. If we don't have a huge bounce, and I mean within the next 8 hours or so when the next daily close comes in, then, we're coming to sweep the lows. Now, personally, I do not believe that we're going to take out the lows and make new lows. Like I said, the market cap for JASMY, it's probably, even hyping it up a bit, it's probably sitting around 90 million right now. So coming down another 40%, it is going to be very much down there. It's probably going to be around 50 million in market cap. And I personally just don't see JASMY going lower than a 50 million market cap. That is just my opinion. I could be wrong and it could invalidate and break to the downside. But even if we do, I wouldn't be too freaked out because I think at the point where it's 50 million in market cap, I mean, how much further is it going to go down? It's probably not going to go down too much further when it's at 50 million. But nonetheless, if we close below 1.9 cent, we're done. We're coming down to sweep the lows. And then, we'll probably just take our time around these bottoms and form a bottom around the 1 cent region. So yeah, keep your eyes on 1.9 cent. Doesn't feel good to say, but if we close a daily below there, then, we are screwed. The entire uptrend is done. And if you look, you can see this big high up here at 5 cent was a lower high in the macro market structure, so we're still in a huge downtrend. If this 1.9 cent, you know, if we close below it, you know, this is just going to be another higher low, and, you know, I don't think there is going to be anywhere else for us to stop apart from 1 cent. So, probably not the news you wanted to hear, but nonetheless, I've got to say it does not look good right now. We're below the 786. We need a bounce ASAP. We need to pump ASAP. If we close below it at the end of the day, then, you know, we're sweeping the lows. That's all I've got for JASMY. Best of luck. I'll upload this as quickly as I can because I'm sure a lot of people are probably freaking out right now. That's all I've got. Not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.